You know what's getting old? Watching K-pop stans throw tantrums every time a group dares to wear a similar outfit, touch a similar aesthetic, or heaven forbid look at a concept that isn't original enough for the fans. The cries of Copycat, and they stole this concept, are deafening, exhausting, and downright embarrassing. Here's a hot take for you. No one owns a concept. That's right. The moody schoolgirl outfits, the dark fantasy vibes, the Y2K comeback with low-rise jeans and shiny lip gloss. All of that existed before K-pop groups, and none of it belongs to your favorite idols. Let's break down why this argument is so painfully stupid and why K-pop fans need to sit down and reevaluate their lives. Let's break it down like we're talking to kindergartners, because some K-pop fans are still immature as fuck. Concepts are not copyrighted. They are not exclusive, trademarked inventions that only one group or company is allowed to use. The dark fantasy aesthetic? Not owned by your fave group. The high teen concept with varsity jackets and bubblegum smiles? Sorry to burst your bubble, also not yours. These visuals, themes, and aesthetics existed long before K-pop even became mainstream. Look at it this way. Concepts are ideas that pull from art, fashion, film, history, literature, and pop culture. They're essentially creative tools like paint colors that everyone can access. If one artist uses blue for a painting, does that mean another artist stole blue by using it too? Of course not. It's a color. The same applies to concepts. Girl crush, cyberpunk, ethereal fantasy, retro disco, these are all broad themes that anyone can interpret and use however they like. If anything, K-pop borrows heavily from global fashion trends, film aesthetics, and existing genres of music. The emo dark visuals you claim belong to your group? Tim Burton and Evanescence want a word. The pastel girly visuals? Clueless 1995 and Britney Spears' Baby One More Time did it first. K-pop is built on recycling concepts and giving them a fresh spin, sometimes successfully, sometimes not, but the core idea is never 100% new. Every fandom needs to take a deep breath and accept this. If your group did it first, someone still did it before them. K-pop groups are inspired by something, just like every other artist in music history. Oh, so two groups use crowns in their music video? Cry Me a River. Does that mean one of them raided the other's prop closet? No, because crowns symbolize royalty, which is literally as old as history itself. Did two groups wear plaid skirts? Congratulations! You've discovered that plaid skirts are a timeless staple in fashion. Just because one group embraced Y2K cyber girl aesthetics doesn't mean another group copying a shiny pink vibe stole anything. It's a global trend that every pop star, K-pop or not, is pulling from. And let's talk about the word copycat, which K-pop fans throw around like confetti. Just because you think a group had a concept first doesn't mean the other one copied it. Comebacks take months if not years to plan. Music videos don't materialize overnight. You think a company saw your group's teaser last week, snapped their fingers, and said, "We're stealing this"? Be serious. You're giving them far too much credit for efficiency. The truth is, K-pop agencies are looking at global trends and jumping on the same bandwagons because that's what sells. If both groups are serving 90s-inspired neon aesthetics in the same month, it's because Y2K nostalgia is marketable right now, not because Group B watched Group A's music video and said, "We're doing this too." The level of delusion in these arguments is impressive. Fans genuinely think their group invented certain visual themes, as if K-pop doesn't exist in a larger pop culture ecosystem. Let me give you an example. If Group A had a fairy concept comeback in 2023, fans will scream plagiarism when Group B drops a similar ethereal concept 6 months later. Newsflash: fairies are not new. Tinker Bell has been flying around since Peter Pan was published. Fantasy aesthetics, soft lighting, flower crowns, all of that has existed since forever. And don't even get me started on colors. Did someone say your group owns the color red because their comeback featured red outfits and roses? Babe, the color red has been around longer than you've been alive. It's on flags, fashion runways, Coca-Cola cans, and lipstick tubes. Sit down. The desperation to claim originality has reached comical levels. Here's the reality. Most concepts are cyclical. What's trending today will make a comeback in 10 years, just like we're seeing now with Y2K fashion. Your group didn't own the idea, they just used it before someone else did. At the end of the day, this constant yelling about copycats does nothing but make the entire fandom look immature and frankly stupid. K-pop is already criticized by non-fans for its stan culture, and arguments like these don't help the cause. You're out here starting wars over outfits, color palettes, and dance moves when the rest of the world doesn't even care. It's embarrassing. If you love your group, focus on their music and achievements. Stop trying to gatekeep aesthetics like you're the director of a global fashion museum. You're not. K-pop thrives on inspiration. What makes it exciting is that it takes global trends, Western pop, Japanese visual kei, European fashion, Korean traditions, and blends them into something unique. That's what the industry has always been about. If two groups happen to share a similar concept, so what? Let's celebrate the creative ways they interpret it. The question isn't who did it first, but who did it best. It's embarrassing, to be honest. When fans scream they copied us over things like choreography or outfits, it just highlights how disconnected from reality you are. The world doesn't revolve around your faves, and K-pop groups are not in a secret competition to out-concept each other. To all the fans who do this shit, stop embarrassing yourselves. No group owns a color, a theme, or an aesthetic. Concepts are shared, borrowed, and reinvented across the industry, and that's the beauty of K-pop. Your faves are not losing because another group did something similar. Instead of crying over recycled ideas, why not celebrate the effort, talent, and creativity idols bring to the table? Drop the entitlement, stop playing gatekeeper, and grow up. Because guess what? Your faves are probably laughing at these arguments while they count their paycheck.